each, you're pretty far into it. So um, when it says what is happening in the book in this point, they're not asking what they're not doing is they're not saying like, well, what's happening in this moment. They're asking you like, really really what has happened be the question here.
Oh,
Like it's almost like a summary of the book plot up to this point. So it's up to you. Like I think this would be accepted, but I think more could be added.
hmm
We mentioned that okay, you don't relate to any of the characters in the book. I mean, Brett and Jake are two guys. Um, it's okay to say that you don't relate to them. Maybe we can add a little bit more here about why.
Sure.
That's up to you. I'm not gonna say you should or shouldn't. And then a few sentences here. So basically, I'd like you to just add a little bit more to the summary of the book,
Okay.
if you don't mind. Like tell me, high level, kind of like we did with The Shining. It's like they started, they came there, they were doing okay, and then we went crazy. Like we need a little bit more about what's going on.
Okay. Got it. Let me just.
And you're welcome to use, resources from the internet to do this if you're, trouble remembering kind of the key points. But maybe one more sentence would be very, very useful here.
Okay. Okay, I just sent it in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look here. Okay, that's much better. Then you can be more specific about like where you are right now. Um, so like, is it in the, is it kind of in the current chapter they're taking a walk?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So it's okay to say here, and we don't want to start, you do not want to start sentences with so. We do that when we speak, but that's, it's not good. It's not good. I do that unfortunately too much, but um, please, you want to avoid doing that. So I don't relate to any of the characters in the book. You want to say why, and give me one or two sentences about why you don't relate to them. And you may find though that there actually is something you relate to, but um, I could see how it's harder. I mean, if I were reading a story about two girls traveling in Europe, I don't know that I would relate either. So, but maybe you might say, well, I like to travel or something. Like maybe there's like a tiny thing that you can draw from.
I think so.
Maybe I'm just asking. You don't have to. That's totally up to you if you want to add something. But at least tell me why you don't relate to them. That would be
Oh
important.
no, just another feelings. They don't. They're both like red. I don't know. She's not.
And
I
it's
don't know.
okay.
I
That's
just
what I'm
don't.
saying. Like
I don't
it's okay
relate
to
to
say
any
that.
of them.
Yeah, but say we gotta say why. You gotta just like you're basically saying like, well, they're like this, and I'm not that way at all.
Let's see. Right there you go. I just sent what I wrote in chat.
Okay. Uh, oh, Brett is a woman. Is that really true?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Maybe I don't understand anything about the book. Is that normal for a woman to be named Brett?
I guess. I don't know.
All right. Can you explain what happened when he served in the military? Shortly,
No.
like briefly? No? Okay, you don't know. All right. Okay, so um I'm guessing you don't like the book.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe say that. Maybe say that it's tough to read. Um, but why? Is it just because you don't relate to the characters? Excuse me. Or is there more to it? Is it that you like disagree with the I don't know,
Now, the
beliefs?
book was written in 1926. So the language is also quite, it's kind of oldish English in a little bit,
Yeah,
and I don't know. So
that's
I can
fine.
just,
I read a book on I read a book with that and it is hard to read. It takes kind of a while to get into it. Kind of you have to adapt to the language. So give me a sentence or two that discusses that, please.
there's also vulgar language, like,
That's good to add in there.
right? Just wrote it.
All right, that's really good. So, anything else you want? I mean, do you know what you're supposed to write the essay about when you get to it?
Hmm?
And do you know do you have any idea what you'll be writing the essay on when you get to it?
Yeah, lesson 15, I think is the essay, but I'm almost done with the book. I only have like 100 more, like, sorry, 80 more pages left to read.
It's kind of impressive that you still read the book even though you're not into it.
I still gotta make an essay. I can't write like
Yeah.
a bunch of nonsense.
Well, students do try to do that, but that doesn't work very well.
Yeah, and even if I don't understand, I have the internet. I can just search up summaries for each chapter, or there's so many options.
Okay, so this is the next English assignment, lesson 15. It's actually not related to the book. It's a process essay, but it looks like you have to submit your thesis statement for approval.
Uh-huh.
So, do you think, based on what you've been seeing with your instructor, do you think that will be an issue? Or you didn't mean to do that? Like we could just write the process essay and then, um, maybe modify it. That would be one option. So, the process essay is like how something is made or how something is done. And you do this all the time. Like it could be something as simple as putting on your figure skates. Like the first time you do it, it's not very efficient. You're not sure what you're doing, but then you become faster and faster to the point you can do it without really much thought. Something like brushing your teeth, these are processes. It'd be nice to choose something that you yourself know how to do really well that's maybe unique or different than like brushing your teeth. Everyone brushes their teeth, but maybe there's something that you do really well that you'd like to describe. would be an idea, and we can come up with a couple of brainstorming ideas. Um, have you made any, before we do that though, is there anything on physical science that we should,
Yeah, so even so I have to do the lab, like I said, but like so my mom asked me yesterday what grade I got from the lab, you know?
yeah,
And I told her we got a 9. And she got upset because like, really? A 9? Can't you make it a 10? And I looked at what the teacher said and she wants me to now to make a table or something about how the colors change.
yep,
So
yep,
can
we
we
can do
also
that.
just do that because
Sure,
I want to make my mom happy in the situation for
sure.
getting a
Yeah, no,
10
it's
even though
that.
I don't want to.
Yeah, no, it's totally understandable. I mean, that's, if you ever want to redo something, you can. That's for sure. So, the you've already submitted it though.
Yes, you just got to scroll down a little bit to find lesson 11.
I don't see it.
Like show all completed lessons. I think that yeah, there it is. View
Okay.
feedback, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they're just telling you like, hey, so we did talk about that the table basically is going to be added to this to talk about the color change. So let me go grab the lab.
What?
I'm just going to open up the lab.
Okay.
I don't know why it's taking so long to load. There it is. Okay. So we're looking for the ones that you ended up trying, and we want to talk about like the color changes. So
Mm-hmm.
we can do it right here if these are because we want to do it by the procedure. So um yeah, so question two is the first one where there would be a table. So we would insert a table here. Let's see here. Acid, base, type, and then color maybe. Okay. So I'm just going to grab some information here. It was a base. It was household ammonia and H3. You have the color that it turned to.
Um, household ammonia. Hold on, I think I still got the photo saved so I can check. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, that's good. That's really good. You said you wanted the color for household ammonia, right?
Yeah, if that's the one that you did. I mean, the one you tried a few of these.
I'm just trying to find it because I have a lot of photos. So ammonia turned green.
Okay. All right. The next one here is baking soda. Is that one that you tried?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I did. Just let me find it because I don't even remember where I put it. Um, I have so many photos. Wow. I really took a lot of photos of these. So, oh yeah, okay, so it's sodium carbonate, that was green too.
Okay. Do you want to say a different shade of green, like lighter or darker for either of them?
Compared to the ammonia, it was a darker shade of green.
Okay.
Okay, next up was vinegar, and that was red.
So you did not do the washing soda?
No, I did. I just didn't realize we had that on the list until right now.
Okay. Well, the order doesn't matter. I'm just got it. I want to get them all in here. And you said red?
Yeah, yes.
What kind of red? Like dark red, light
It
red?
was dark red.
Okay.
So for sodium carbonate, it was it's also green.
Now, how did it compare to the other ones, though?
It was the same shade of green as the baking soda.
Okay. And cream of tartar,
That was like purple. I don't know how. It was the shade of purple.
like light purple, dark purple,
Yeah, light purple.
light purple. Okay. All right. So then we can add a table here. We're gonna move this table down, but we're gonna we're gonna explain what happened. Um, so there was when you first added the acid first, is that right?
What?
Did you add the acid first?
Yeah, I did. So
Okay.
when I put I used the vinegar by the way, and then I used the ammonia for the base with this purple cabbage juice.
Okay.
So what happened is that when I poured the vinegar first, it changed from purple to red, but when I poured the ammonia in a different cup, it changed from purple to green.
Okay. But did you do this apple and then ammonia?
No,
What did you
even
end up
have
doing? Did you do tomatoes and baking soda?
I did kind of like a milk base with cream of tartar.
Did you do any more than this?
No,
Okay. That's gonna be, I mean, you may not get the extra point. I mean, they were looking for you to do three, or maybe I suggested three.
I think you did suggested three.
Yeah. Um, I mean, so that's where I guess you're gonna write. Um, you need to you want to add in a description. Give me a sentence of what you saw. A sentence or two of what you saw. Um, I could call this observation.
Um, it changed to I'm trying to remember at the top of my head right now.
Well, you just said it, didn't you? Say it changed to.
Oh yeah, it changed to light purple. I'm a little tired today.
No problem. Yeah, just some words here. Whatever you can give me would be good.
Oh, okay, you want me to write it? Got it. Like, should I say like when I put the milk and the cream of tartar,
Yes.
it changed the color? Okay.
Well, no, you started by putting it in the cabbage, I thought.
Oh yeah, I did. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I don't think I was supposed to use the milk or the stuff. I thought it was only for, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. Hold on. I'm going for the lab. She's only wanted like two of them in the cabbage juice, and that was the ammonia and the vinegar. I only could use it for two of them. I couldn't use them for three.
Okay. I mean, I thought this part was where you were taking the neutral liquid, which is the cabbage juice, you added the acid, observed the color change, then added the base and saw the color change go back.
No, you had to see like if it were to change colors like in two different cups though for the ammonia and the vinegar.
Okay. Well, we need some sort of an observation. And it's okay if you just do the acid or the base.
Okay.
Which acid or base did you use?
I used ammonia for the
Okay.
base and the vinegar for the acid.
Okay. So what happened when you added the vinegar? That's what you
It
need to write down.
immediately, so when I first added the vinegar into the cabbage juice, it immediately changed to red.
Okay. You want to start writing that out, please?
I am.
Great.
I said it while I was
That's
typing
even
it.
better. It's even better. I just want to make sure you're not going to forget.
Okay, I just wrote for the vinegar.
Right,
Wait, I forgot to put vinegar into my sentence. Hold on.
right.
Let me just fix that really quickly before you copy and paste it in here.
We're not on a tight schedule, so just take your time. Um, Hopefully you'll get some
Okay.
breakfast or something in the break and
Hopefully, because I have not
just do
eaten
it.
breakfast. I've been in my room the whole day. I woke up, fell back asleep, and then I woke up at 8. And I was like, let me fall back asleep. I'm like, no, I can't, because then what happens if I sleep through 9 o'clock? Because I can wake up at 10 if I wanted to, and I don't want to miss this schedule. So yeah.
Yeah, because then you'll get a text from dad saying, why aren't you at your lesson? And
And then he's gonna call me, or my
yep,
mom's gonna come in here and be like, "You're so," and wake me up really, very like until a point I'm gonna get startled, and I'll be like, "Huh?" And then you're like, "You're late." I'm like, "Oh my God, I knew I shouldn't have fallen asleep." So that's why I didn't go back to sleep, even though I wanted to.
all right. Tell me what happened now when you added the base, when you added the ammonia, please. Again, you can add, first person. When I added the ammonia, here's what happened.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, there we go. I just typed for the ammonia in the chat.
Got it. Um, Now, did you do any other acid and bases?
Nope, sadly, I do not have enough cabbage juice for that.
Okay. So, um, well, I think that's all we can do then. So this I'll just move down into the results, these tables.
Okay,
You might add a in a lab report, you might add a description of the table so that the reader knows what it is. So
okay,
you can keep it really simple. Like you can say that this table is it's the results from, procedure 2, if you want. Do you know what I'm talking
um,
about? That this is the one
no.
where you, okay. So you don't have to say anything. It's just that it would be good to add a description of the table. So this is the procedure 2 where you test the pH of the acids and bases. You don't have to though. Do you want to add a description or not?
No, I don't want to add it to the description.
Okay. All right. Okay. So do you want us to go back now and do the next English essay?
Sure, we can
Okay.
start on it.
You don't sound
And
very
then that
excited.
means I'm gonna have to try to read 80 pages in a few days, which I can do. I can likely finish this book today or tomorrow. It depends on how committed I feel.
Yeah. Okay. Let me grab the so this, you're gonna have to do a little brainstorming here to start out. Let me go ahead and share this. So I want you to brainstorm, a couple of processes. Food is a good one. Food is a good category. Sports is a good category. Um,
Yeah, but I feel like I've talked too much about sports because, I feel like in most of the things we mentioned, like it was figure skating, and I don't want to mention it this time.
okay, so maybe something you do when you travel. You recently traveled, um, things like that. Do you want me to come up with another category, or do you want to come up with something?
Yeah, come up with like one more category,
All right. That's something
just
related
in
to your
case.
your related to your dog. Something some sort of a process related to your dog.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, these are
I'm
good
gonna.
ones.
So I want you to come up with three ideas for a process. Those in the chat, please.
Okay. Um, okay. Wait, hold on. I kind of forgot what you asked me to do. I'm so sorry. Do you want me to uh you want me to like write about it like a thesis kind of for like food and or the traveling or my dog? I don't know. Are you muted? Maybe you are muted. I don't know.
Hey, Ivana, I've got another idea here. I think you mentioned you hung up some Christmas lights
Oh yeah.
or a Christmas tree or something.
Oh
We could
yes,
do
I
something about
did. I
that.
set it up with my cousin.
That could be something
So,
else to talk about.
okay. And also do you want me to like write a thesis or something or just a
It's just
simple
a
set?
like something on food, one sentence on food, one sentence on travel, just something that, you know,
I'll just
and,
do
and
one sentence for each, so then maybe something will pop in my head.
yeah, exactly.
I don't know what else to write, but I'm almost done writing a sentence on food and traveling. I mean, I'm sorry, activities. I'm almost done with those.
Yeah, Ivana, do you have anything you can put in the chat here? Now we're coming to the end of our close of our lesson here
Yep,
for the hour.
I just
Oh,
submitted
thank you.
it.
Excellent. Okay, so now that you've kind of written a sentence or two on each one, do you feel strongly about one or another? Do you think one might be easier to write? Um,
I think it might be food. I think it might be food, not gonna lie.
okay. So breakfast, do you like eggs?
I do.
What's your favorite way to make eggs in the morning? How do you like to make your eggs?
So I like them scrambled. I like them boiled. Maybe sometimes with some French toast.
Okay.
Mm, I like sunny side ups. And now the one thing I'm about to describe, it's a Bulgarian thing. Basically, it's like you crack an egg in a bowl, you mix it, then you put some cheese into that mix, and then you put on a piece of bread, and then you put in a toaster oven for like 15 minutes, and then it tastes really good.
Okay, so whatever we choose, you're gonna have to give a lot of detail.
Okay.
It's almost like you're explaining to someone else how to do it, and they can't see you. They can only read your words. Or have you seen the movie Ratatouille?
Yes,
So it's kind of like
I'm a Disney
where
nerd.
yeah, well, where he what's the mouse's name? Rat's name?
Remy,
Remy. So Remy, he has to pull the hair gently to get him to do what he wants him to do. You're trying to replicate that, like here, you're trying to really explain something in that level of detail about how to do it. So if you choose eggs, that's fine. Um, but that's the closest in this list to that. The second is probably the decorating the Christmas tree, like how you start, um, as far as like, is it a fake tree or a real tree?
it's a fake tree.
Fake tree. So you would start by like explaining how you get it out of the box. You you put the stand down first. You start by checking the lights. You then maybe put the ornaments on, or you straighten the branches, and then you position it somewhere in the house, something like that. So that would be another option. The dog, you've already written about. So probably don't want to go that
Yeah.
direction, but if you're going to talk about travel, it would be something about traveling, like what it's like to pack, for example. So, all right. Well, you can think about that for about 10 minutes and we'll pick something here and write about it in our next lesson. So we're going to stop there for now and I will see you in about 10 minutes. Okay.
All right.
All right. See you shortly.
See you shortly.
Bye.